Okay, fatigue's a little high, so we'll get that pho, do our things, get some pho, wait for a scene, that kind of thing, you know. You know how it goes. The thingalings that we do as we wait for our scenes. Fashion's almost maxed out, yes. It would have been maxed out if I hadn't failed. Time to see Hitman Cavalt, because it's now April. Thank you, sir. My blog's getting more hits. I earned $39. Popularity went up again. Excellent. Oh. Definitely gonna need that pho. My goodness. Look at that fatigue, though. Ridiculous. I examined the box that once housed the cupcakes I won at the school fair last week. There's a club on campus somewhere called Sugar and Spice, and they make cupcakes. The print on the box says they meet in one of the buildings on campus. Oh, I know where that is. This place is pretty hidden from the rest of the campus. No wonder I've never seen it before.
Hey, are you new here?
Yeah, I was wondering if this is where the baking club meets?
Sure is. I'm the club prez. Nice to meet you. Did you come here to bake?
If it's okay.
Totally. We're open to non-members on the weekend. Do you know your way around this kitchen?
I do. Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, see you around then.
Never see you again. Never ever. Civ and fatigue. Barf. I have nothing in here. Nope. Well, we still have movies to go see, Lloyd. So, let's go to the movie theater. I want to see what you say after we see the Kaboom movie a second time. Alright, what's on the docket for today? The bombs! I hope you enjoyed watching it again. Sure did. Although I'm a little sad that he came up with the bombs in the blender before I did. Oh, okay then. Well, that happened. I guess I'll blog and then town. And then blog and town? Maybe? Because I'm almost maxed out on that fashion. Girl. Girl, though. Girl, though. At least he maxed out. Phew. 20. Why? Why you do this to me? I'm so exhausted. I can't even blog anymore. It's so outrageous. I better get some pho. Alright. Vice versus. Joop. Hey, check it out, guys. If you need a Vice versus fix, Selena Haraway's going to be in a movie called Night Witches. It looks really good. I'm glad to see her career is back on track. I really miss seeing her. We all did. Fatigue 6, that's not too bad. Okay, let's go see a new movie, Lloyd. Because I think you're gonna like... I think it's the Argonauts? I'm pretty sure. He should like that. Let's try it. That was an interesting take on it. What do you think? They obviously have to change a few things around, but it gets the point across. In the end, I prefer the original. Alright. Fair enough. It's interesting to get a director's take on movies. Okay, so we're done that. So let's blog town, blog town. We're gonna need it. Nice, we succeeded at blogging. For a change. Oh dear. Pho 24. Feeling better already. Ay, that fatigue though. So gross. Gonna have to start working on fitness.
Hey Sean, just wanted to remind you my launch event is next week.
Yeah, Tuesday morning at the bookstore, right?
You got it.
I'll be there.
Cool.
Cool, cool. I don't know. Should I don't think the Argonauts is going to be a thing again. Why don't we go to the coffee shop? I suppose. I don't remember what we got last time. Maybe we'll get a croissant. You may have as much as you like. And we're not going to talk about anything. That's fine. Blog town, just in case I didn't max out on the first day. Ooh, I was really close though. Adam's CD launches today. I should head to the bookstore to meet up with him.
Hey, how do I look?
Nervous. You've got that awkward smile you put on right before a big test.
That obvious, huh?
To someone who knows you, yes. What's wrong?
This is the first time I'm going out to talk to fans, like, face to face. It's different when I'm on stage singing. What if I say something stupid to someone? Yeah, I know. Saying stupid things is inevitable.
Actually, I was going to say I'm impressed with how seriously you're taking this. A year ago, you wouldn't have cared this much.
Don't get too excited. It's my one adult-like deed for the year.
Well, do your best. Here come your fans. The doors to the bookstore open and a flood of excited fans enter. The bookstore staff do their best to direct people into a single line, but I can barely hear them over the sound of the excited crowd. I see John standing a distance away, watching Adam carefully. We make eye contact and he motions for me to move aside. I quickly join John as the fans line up in front of Adam's table.
Here for moral support.
Adam said he'd feel better if I were here.
Are you sure you can handle the crowds?
It's easier when I'm not the center of attention.
I see.
Adam appears to be doing pretty well. He's chatting and laughing comfortably with each of the fans as they approach. From the back of the room, I hear a high-pitched scream, and a coconut sails through the air, smacking Adam in the face. Your music is garbage and you suck! John immediately flags down a couple burly men standing nearby. The security guards waste no time in removing the girl from the bookstore, but the damage has already been done. I notice a few people have their phones out. They probably managed to record the whole thing. If Adam says something stupid now, this is going to wind up all over the internet. He's got it. I watch as Adam rubs his face ruefully. There's a slight pink mark where the coconut hit him, but he seems to be doing okay. He turns to the crowd and flashes a huge grin.
Glad that wasn't a pineapple.
A ripple of laughter courses through the crowd, and the tension in the store dissolves. Adam returns to signing CDs, and the event finishes without any further incident. Good job, Adam. Handled it like a pro, you did. Work's so quiet right now. Don't know if that's because I'm only doing it once a week instead of twice, but it's pretty quiet right now. I guess we're in the mid-season finale, though, so whatever. Oh, hello. Oh, it's that time, eh?
Morning, kiddos. Ready to get this thing rolling?
Nearly. I've already collected all the release forms from all the student volunteers, and they're in the holding section. I point to a group of nearby students. There's the rest of your crew, Rachel. They're from the Filmmakers Club, so they know the basics already.
Great. I'll go get them organized. This is really impressive, Sean.
You're the impressive one. I just pulled together what few resources I have.
Well, whichever way it goes, I'm still thankful for your help.
Rachel calls to us from her post.
We're ready to go.
I'll go get the first batch of actors, then. I head to Actor Holding and call for the first set of actors. Alright, everyone in Group A, please follow me. I quickly arrange the actors and give them their instructions. Rachel moves in with her camera, and I step back to watch what's happening on the screen. Benito interacts with everyone with his usual flair. The presence of all the lights and cameras doesn't faze him in the slightest. I've seen some very talented people freeze up the minute the cameras go on, but Benito behaves as if they aren't even there. On the downside, his inexperience is making some of the shots unclear. His hand disappears from the viewing screen for a moment, and his shoulder blocks another one of his tricks. Hang on a moment. Everyone turns to stare at me. Oh, cut?
What's wrong?
I was just looking at the footage, and it doesn't look right.
How so? I was thinking the same thing. The positioning is a little off. Alright, how do I fix it?
Wow, without even blinking, he's already looking for a way to make things better.
You really need to keep the camera in mind at all times. Know where it is so we can stay in the action. I'll handle making sure everything is balanced and framed well, but if you turn away, we'll miss part of the trick. I read that it's best not to consider the camera's presence. Otherwise, I might become self-conscious. Maybe for a TV show, but this isn't a TV show. It's supposed to feel like the viewer is practically part of the audience.
Oh, that's perfect.
What's perfect?
Think of the camera as another audience member. Don't keep staring at it, but make sure it can see everything you're doing.
I can handle that. Then let's get to it.
Rachel and Benito both look at me expectantly. Oh, places? Action! Benito immediately sets back to work. Oh, his cards are different this time because he didn't use my gift to him. Looking over Rachel's shoulder, I can see everything looks a lot better than it did before. Rachel frames everything perfectly, and Benito makes sure the camera is part of the action. The actors all react appropriately, mostly because they're all genuinely surprised by Benito's tricks. The filming takes several hours to complete, but everything goes smoothly. As soon as filming is over, I call the actors over and begin dealing with paperwork.
Hey, what's up?
Just handling the administrative stuff. Good work today.
Thanks, I'm just glad it's over.
Not quite over. I'm sure Rachel has some footage for you to review. Might want to see her.
On my way now. Just wanted to say thanks for all the hard work. I couldn't have done it without you.
It was my pleasure. Thanks to Benito's sponsors, I earned $500 from this job. Pew, 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 pew. That is amazing. So much money. Well, Lloyd, let me take you to the coffee shop and tell you all about my things. How it went and stuff. If you're interested. Maybe you don't care. Maybe you just care about the sandwich. Yep, he just cared about the sandwich. Oh. Well, I guess we'll start exercising then. Exercise, that'll be for probably exercise. Okay. I guess we'll try that. Whew. I head out for another jog around the campus. It's a beautiful day. I'm happy that I came out and enjoyed the sun. Alright, random jogging scene. Glad we had this moment together. Smile! Lloyd pops up next to me and holds his phone up to snap a picture. What? Click. Perfect! He taps the screen a few times. Ooh, everyone online is going to love this! What? You're posting that online? Is that okay? My Twitter followers love it when I post behind the scenes stuff. Well, I guess that's kind of cool. What should I caption this? Super cool makeup artist and co-producer in training. Hashtag little wizard. Boop! Are you sure people are going to like that? 3 faves already! What? How many followers do you have? Enough. You're serious about your social media, aren't you? Very. Lloyd scrolls through his phone. We live in the digital age. Just because it's on the internet doesn't mean it's not real. Besides, it would be cruel to deny the world my genius. What would people do without my hilarious jokes and searing insight? You're such a giver. I try. Oh, Lloyd. You and your Twitter followers. I'm in love with this man. He's so great. You just can't help but smile when he's around. And 524 again. Boop. Also, I just realized he said boop, and I say boop all the time. Lloyd. That's great. If you've been meaning to get one of those clothing sets with the dress, shawl, and sandals, you'd better act soon. They're a hot item. And they're gorgeous. I think I'm going to get another if they're not out of stock. Alright. Well, Lloyd. To the coffee shop. The coffee shop. Whatever that place is. Cafe Diem is what I'm trying to say. And then I lost my voice. That's great. I'm a mess. That's what I am. Okay, exercise town, exercise town. There we go. Hitman Cavalt. I must be amazing. Yep, thank you, sir. Always so kind. Blog's getting more hits. I earned $46. My popularity went up again. Almost maxed out on that sweet popularity. Oh no. Little wizard! Hi! Lloyd bounds across the campus, waving both arms at me as he does. How's it going? Lloyd, what are you doing here? I was in the area and I thought I'd drop by and see what your campus is like. Lloyd spins around to give himself a 360 view of the area. Ooh, this is nice. Reminds me of my college youth. What should I do? Yeah, offer Lloyd a tour. Would you like a tour? Ooh, I want to see a classroom. Class will be in session soon. I don't think we'll be able to sneak in. That's okay. Let's pretend we're students here. I am a student here. Okay, let's pretend I'm a student here. Oh my, the glittery eyes. I look like a college student, right? Sure. Then let's get going. Lloyd skips a few steps ahead of me before skidding to a halt. Maybe you should lead the way, seeing as I don't know where I'm going. Okay. Lloyd spends the rest of the day sitting in on random classes that I'm not even familiar with. I think he learned something, but I'm not sure. Lloyd, what are you doing? Sorry. As I start packing for work, my phone begins to ring. Lloyd, hold on a second. You sat in classes. You haven't been in college in how many years, and you're just like this famous director, and you're like, I'm gonna sit in some classes. And nobody recognized you? Good grief. Anyway, hello?
Is that the voice of an angel I hear?
Is that the voice of a flatterer I hear?
Guilty as charged.
What's going on? I was just heading to work. Can't we talk at the studio?
I'm not at the studio.
What?
The higher-ups just called me in for an important meeting.
What's it about?
I don't know. I'm at the office now waiting for them to call me in.
Lloyd whimpers.
Oh, what if it's bad news? Hold me, Sean.
We're on the phone.
Then say you're holding me.
You've gone to meetings before, haven't you?
It never gets any easier. Usually it's just a progress report, but I'm always scared they're going to say they just realized I suck and I'm fired forever.
You don't suck, and you're not going to be fired.
You promise?
I'd put money on it.
Then it's a bet. How does lunch at Foot 24 sound?
What? I didn't mean...
Ah, they're calling me in!
Lloyd?
Gotta go, call you back later!
Lloyd hangs up before I can respond. Oh dear. At least there's no work today. But now I'm curious about this meeting. I pace back and forth for a few moments before grabbing my homework and sitting at my desk. Alright, let's see if I can at least get some homework done. I make a bid at solving a few math problems, but I'm too distracted to properly concentrate. I eventually give up and throw myself into bed. Come on, Lloyd. You can't just call me like that and then leave me hanging. Ah, my phone rings and I snatch it up immediately. Lloyd! There's silence on the other end of the phone, save for what sounds like sobbing. Lloyd, what's wrong?
Little wizard, I think I owe you lunch.
Lloyd's voice is shaking so much I can barely understand what he's saying. What happened?
Vice Versus has been nominated for 2 Golden Television Awards. Best TV Drama and Best Makeup.
What, really?
Really? Congratulations!
Lloyd finally manages to steady his voice.
I'm so nervous. This is our first time getting nominated.
Didn't Double Agent win several Golden Televisions already?
Sure, but Vice Versus is a different baby, and I love all my babies.
That makes sense.
Anyway, I've got to call John and let him know about this. See you at work!
See you. I live for Lloyd's phone calls. They are the best. Oh, even though they scare me half to death. Lloyd. Lloyd! Sound off, Lloyd. Oh, my goodness, Lloyd, you're too amazing. I'm never gonna get over it. Oh, hello, Alvin.
Ready for finals next week?
I hope so.
If you're worried about it, you've got this week to study.
I'm not worried, I'm just flabbergasted. Hey, Lloyd. Do you want to go get some coffee? Hi. Let's get a sandwich. Not gonna talk about those movie awards. This week has been nothing but finals. I'm just glad to see the results are up so quickly. Whew, I managed to pass all the finals and with decent grades if I do say so myself. And it's another weekend. Books. Okay guys, I need your help. Now that I'm done with Planetos, I need a new series. Excuse me. I need a new series to read. Is the Athena's War trilogy any good? Excuse me. Okay, that's enough burps going on. Come on. The first book is a little rough, but for a debut novel, I can't fault it too much. Once you get to the second book, though, it really picks up steam. Well worth the read. Alright. Coffee place again! Because that's all we do right now is get coffee every day. Okay, nothing new to talk about. That's fine. And I guess we're gonna exercise town. Okay. Whew, we succeeded. I'm starting to get fatigued a little less, which is good. This is very helpful. Get some pho. I don't know what I'll do with myself when I don't need to exercise anymore. Don't need to get fuzz much anymore. Hey, it's home.
Hey, honey, your father and I just calling to check up on you.
What are your plans for the summer? Are you going to kick back and relax?
I'm actually going to be working with Lloyd on vice versas. There is a pause on the other side of the phone. I can tell my parents are doing that psychic communication thing they always do when they think the same thing at the same time. Finally, my dad speaks up. Dad.
Do you think you could get a signed copy of Double Agent for us?
He's my coworker. Asking him for an autograph would be totally weird.
Oh, we understand, honey. But if you're trying to think of something for us for next Christmas...
Okay. I'll think about it for Christmas.
Anyway, we're sure you're busy, so we won't keep you.
But do consider coming home to see us sometime.
Of course. Love you too.
Bye, love you.
You guys, terrible. I adore this series, and I wish it were more than 3 books long. I heard rumors that they're going to turn it into a movie sometime. Really? I hope that's true, because I totally want to see the magician on screen. Swoon. Let's get coffee. That's all we do right now. Let's get all the coffee and the croissants that we can eat. Do. But we don't talk anymore. Oh well. Okay, and then we have time off this week, so... Exercise, town. Exercise, town, exercise. Okay. Good stuff. Whew. Getting so fit every day. We did so well at running, and then we tried to work, and that failed miserably for us. Oh dear. Get more pho. It's the only way. Whew. Tonight's the night of the award show. I'm feeling really nervous about it. I don't feel like I'd fit in with all those celebrities. Thankfully, the dress Lloyd promised has arrived, and it's stunning. Sadly, I still have no car, so it's the bus for me. Hey, buses and limos are both long vehicles. It's totally cool, right? I was wondering if Lloyd was gonna escort me this time. Thank you, Lloyd. Lloyd greets me as soon as I step off the bus. Hey. I thought I saw the stars shine a little brighter. Turns out it was Sean arriving. Aw, Lloyd hugs me and takes a step back to inspect my new dress. Oh dear. I was worried about that. What's wrong?
That dress is so gorgeous on you, now no one will look at me.
Lloyd places a hand on his head in mock horror. I think you look great.
Aw, so much flattery. It's almost like I was fishing for it.
Lloyd pantomimes casting a fishing line and reeling it in with glee before he turns to me and extends his arm.
Might I have the honor of accompanying you inside?
It would be my pleasure. As we stroll toward the entrance, I notice a flock of reporters has congregated around what appears to be John. Is that John?
Probably.
Lloyd doesn't even slow his pace as we walk past. Should we help him?
It's more fun this way.
If you say so. Lloyd and I wait inside the entrance until John manages to extract himself from the reporters.
Took you long enough.
John coolly ignores Lloyd's jab.
Shall we find our seats, son?
I'm so excited.
Lloyd claps me on the shoulder.
Maybe Sean will win an award for makeup.
I think that's a little too much to hope for.
You never know.
The music starts up and the three of us find a place to sit. The Master of Ceremonies tells a few appropriate jokes before launching into the awards. One after another, awards are handed out. Finally, the makeup category comes up.
And the award for Best Makeup goes to Sean Gooden for her work on Vice Versus.
Lloyd gives me a huge hug.
That's our little wizard.
Thank you. I don't have to go up and give a speech, do I?
They don't normally hand out airtime for smaller awards like this.
Which hardly seems fair, seeing as you do just as much work as the rest of us.
Somehow I'll live. The awards continue until the MC announces the category we've all been waiting for.
And the award for Best Television Drama goes to Vice Versus. What?
Lloyd lets out an inhumanly high-pitched screech before turning to John and embracing him in a hug that appears to be slowly compressing all the air out of him. The cameras strain on the two of them, and the audience cheers at the sight of them projected onto the monitor above us. Lloyd finally releases John from his grasp, and the two head up to the stage to accept their prize. As soon as they approach the podium, Lloyd snatches the golden statue from the presenter's hands. John shakes his head. A wave of appropriate laughter ripples through the audience at the sight of the two men's antics. Lloyd looks down at the statue and smiles.
Wow, this is wow.
What Lloyd is trying to say is, neither of us wrote an acceptance speech.
But we totally accept.
And we'd like to thank everyone who made this possible.
Yes, to the amazing cast and crew of Vice Versus, thank you so much for making this dream a reality.
We owe it all to you.
And special thanks to a certain little wizard who helped make this all possible.
I feel a slight flush creep up my face. They're thanking me?
Anyway, Lloyd here could keep going all night.
But John says I should be good, so we'll keep it concise and just say thank you.
Thank you.
After the ceremony, Lloyd approaches.
Hey, are you free Monday night? I'd very much like to have a celebration dinner with you.
Am I free? Girl, what you saying? Go. Sure, I'd be happy to.
Excellent. Then we'll meet at the usual place. See you then.
The internet looks pretty excited about the Golden Television Awards. I'm excited about my dinner. In fact, it looks like my popularity has shot up ever since I won that award. I can't speak, I'm so excited. Snickerdoodle.
Congratulations on winning the Golden Television for Best Makeup, Sean. I'm honored that I had the chance to work with you on Vice Versus. I hope we'll be able to cross paths again. Snickerdoodle King.
Wow, girl, congrats on the Golden Television Award. I told all my friends that I read your blog all the time and they thought I was joking. But I showed it to them and now we're all fans. You rock. Thank you.
Vice Versus just won a Golden Television for Best Drama. How cool is that?
And Best Makeup, that's really cool. Yeah. We did it, everybody. Hello, Lloyd. Let's go get some coffee again. Sandwich? Okay, we're gonna save what we're gonna talk about for dinner with Lloyd, and then we're working the rest of the week. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited, just like Lloyd was for that award, but I gotta figure out what I'm doing this week aside from the dinner thing.